Welcome to East of Eden Readings. I'm your chief consultant, Reverend Rock, here to oblige you on your unique journey through self-discovery. And tonight, I'm going to discuss the 32nd degree. But before I do that, I gotta purge the air of all malevolent entities. Yes, the infamous 32nd degree of the Scottish Rite Freemasonry. That's the second to the last degree, the 33rd degree. That's the proverbial frozen degree. 32 degrees Fahrenheit. You're frozen in this material realm. And because you can't petition to be in the 33rd degree, you're stuck there at the 32nd. So you're frozen, figuratively and literally. And of course, I'm going to be quoting from yet again Albert Pike, Morals and Dogma, the sublime prince of the royal secret. Morals and Dogma of the ancient and accepted Scottish Rite of Freemasonry, prepared for the Supreme Council of the 33rd degree, for the Southern jurisdiction of the United States, and published by its authority, Charleston, in 1871. Thirty-second degree, sublime prince of the royal secret. The occult science of the ancient magi was concealed under the shadows of the ancient mysteries. It was imperfectly revealed, or rather disfigured, by the Gnostics. It is guessed at under the of the obscurities that cover the pretended crimes of the Templars, and it is found enveloped in the enigmas that seem impenetrable in the rites of the highest Freemasonry. Magism was the science of Abraham and Orpheus, of Confucius, and Zoroaster. It was the dogmas of this science that were engraven on the tables of stone by Enoch and Trismegistus. Moses purified and revealed them, for that is the meaning of the word reveal. He covered them with a new veil when he made of the Holy Kabbalah the exclusive heritage of the people of Israel. And the invaluable secrets of its priest. Magic is that which it is. It is by itself like the mathematics, for it is the exact science of nature and its laws. Magic is the science of the ancient magi, and the Christian religion, which was imposed silence on the lying oracles, and put an end to the prestige of the false gods. Itself reversed those magi who came from the east, guided by a star, to adore the Savior of the world in his cradle. Tradition also gives these magi the title of kings, because initiation into magism constitutes a genuine royalty, and because the grand art of the magi is styled by the adepts the royal art, or the Holy Realm, or the whole Roman Empire, Sanctum Regnum in Latin. The star which guided them is that same blazing star, the image whereof we find in all initiations. To the alchemist, it is a sign of quintessence. To the magism, To the magist, the grand arcanum. To the Kabbalist, the sacred pentagram. The study of this pentagram could not but lead the magi to the knowledge of the new name, which was about to raise itself above all names and cause all creatures capable of adoration to bend the knee. Excuse me. The secret of the occult science is that of nature itself. The secret of the generation of the angels and worlds, that of the omnipotence of God. Excuse me. Ye shall be like the Elohim, knowing good and evil. Had the serpent of Genesis said, and the tree of knowledge became the tree of death, or Dath, D-A'-A-H-T-H, as in the Kabbalah. For 6,000 years, the martyrs of knowledge toil and die at the foot of this tree, that it may again become the tree of life. You must understand, these are allegory. These are written in allegories. So the profane, to keep it safe from the profane. Only true adepts who are in tune with their collective unconscious can decipher the ancient signs and symbols of this craft. Return now with us to the degrees of the Blue Masonry, and for your last lesson, receive the explanation of one of their symbols. You see upon the altar of these degrees the square and the compass, and remember how they lay upon the altar in each degree. The square is an instrument adapted for plane surfaces, only and thereof appropriate to geometry or measurement of the earth, which appears to be and was by the ancient supposed to be a plane. The compass is an instrument that has relation to spheres or spherical surfaces and is adapted to spherical trigonometry, or that branch of mathematics which deals with the heavens and the orbits of the planetary bodies. Again, the compass and the squares are the contrary parts of man, your spiritual nature and your physical nature. The square, therefore, is a natural and appropriate symbol of the earth, and the things that belong to it are of it concern. The compass is an equally natural and appropriate symbol of the heavens and of all celestial things and celestial natures. Spiritual things. It's just a synonym of spiritual things. The hermaphroditic figure, which means the figure with male and female genitalia, that's also an allegory symbol that represents the balance of these two forces. The balance of the compass and the square. The mind with the body. The unconscious with the conscious. The hermaphroditic figure is the symbol of the double nature anciently assigned to the deity as generator and producer, as Brahman and Maya among the Aryans. Osiris and the Aryans is distinct from what Adolf Hitler was talking about Aryans are. These Aryans are from the region of Asia Minor, which is modern day Turkey, and that region over there in the Middle East. And not Scandinavia, up there. This is around the Caucasus Mountains. But anyway, Osiris and Isis among the Egyptians. As the sun was male, so the moon was female. And Isis was both the sister and the wife of Osiris. The compass, therefore, is the hermetic symbol of creative deity, and the square of the productive earth or universe. Universe, the one verse, the one word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God. The same was in the beginning. The universe. Like a verse. What do these kids call it today? A bar. You know, I got them bars. I got them bars. No. You got them verse. The universe. The compass, therefore, is, as the symbol of the heavens, represents the spiritual. I told you. The spiritual, intellectual, and moral portion of the double nature of humanity. And the square as the symbol of the earth, as the material, sensual, and baser portions. While in body and matter, they said, the soul is in a state of imprisonment and is under the influence of evil passions and desires and lust and greed and all the other things that come along with this physical body. But having by intense study arrived at the knowledge of the elements and principles of nature, it attains unto the place of the eternal, in which state of happiness its individuality does not cease. Freemasonry is the subjugation of the human that is in man by the divine. The conquest of the appetites and passions by the moral sense and the reason. A continual effort, struggle, and warfare of the spiritual against the material and sensual. That victory, when it has been achieved and secured and conquered, may rest upon his shield, and where the well-earned laurels is the true holy empire, the holy realm. When your body is one, when your consciousness is one with your collective unconsciousness, when we're all of one. The collective unconscious is how we are all connected. Just look at our unconscious, just look at our mind as an iceberg. They say that we use 10% of our brains. Well, 10% is of the iceberg is above. That's our consciousness. And then we have the 90% that's under. That's a large bulk of it that is untapped into. But how we're connected is because the iceberg is in the water. And what else is an iceberg but 32 degrees of water? And if you have thousands of icebergs in one ocean, you are all connected. It's just an illusion that you're separated because you're all what? H2O. Peep game. Anywho, the royal secret of which you are prince, if you are a true adept, if knowledge seems to you advisable and philosophy is for you, radiant with a divine beauty as that which the Zohar, which is a book in the Kabbalah, which literally means works of magic in Hebrew. The Zohar chapter is the chapter of manifestations. How do you bring and manifest things from out of that spherical realm, out of the realm of the compass, into the realm of the square, to make it a reality? Terms the mysteries of the balance. It is the secret of the universal equilibrium. That is the secret of the 32nd degree. The equilibrium of these forces, balancing them, making you king of kings and lord of lords. Of that equilibrium in the deity between the infinite divine wisdom and the infinite divine power, from which results the stability of the universe and the unchangeableness of the universal law and the principles of truth, justice, and right, which are a part of it, and the supreme obligation of the divine law upon all men as a superior to all other law, as forming a part of all the laws of men and nations. That concludes this episode of Eastern Eden Readings entitled The Sublime Prince of the Royal Secret, the 32nd Degree. I hope you enjoyed and you were enlightened. Like I said again, I risk my life for y'all because I love y'all. These are secrets that have been held for 2,000 years. And I'm divulging it to y'all because it's time y'all wake up. It's obvious that the secret is not keeping the world together. So I feel by divulging it to y'all, maybe, perhaps, with this knowledge, y'all will wake up and realize who y'all are and stop this foolishness. Y'all have run amok. Peace. East of Eden Readings. I love you and I'm out. One.